Yes. Hello, everybody. It must be a Monday night, everyone. Yes, I'm the Mola Man, and we're back at it again. Ooh, as you guys know, this is my busy season. It's just beginning, and I tell you, 10 to 12-hour days for 6 straight weeks. I'm telling you, it's crazy, but it's fun at the same time. Then we can all go for a drink over New Year's after it's all done. Good to see you all in here. I'm Anthony the Mola Man. You've seen me on the Dave Letterman Show. You've seen me on the Gong Show. You've seen me on America's Got Talent. And yes, I still perform at baseball games, at schools. I entertain all the time, everyone. I have no problems doing that. In fact, I'm going to give you something right now to begin the night. A little zippity doo-dah to begin tonight. Good to see everybody. Oh my gosh, we have a great show for you tonight. We're coming in with 2 interviews this evening. This is how it's going to go. We got Busy Getting Disney. We got WES coming on right around 7:30 in just a minute or two. He's going to go on till about 8 o'clock. Then we'll do a little transition from 8 to 8:30. We're going to have EVA Loves Disney coming on as well. And both supporters of this channel, I support them as well. Great channels. Go check them out. And it's good to see everyone in here. As you guys know, I've done 26 shows in season 1 of Match Game. I've done about 21, 22 shows this year. And I do some interviews as well in between and some Name That Tunes and some fun stuff as well. And this is it, everyone. This is my final live show of this year. And I'm sad to say that, but it's just the way it is with my schedule every year around this time. And I love bringing gifts and fun to people too, especially when I deliver something Disney related to somebody. I want to know what it is. Go up to their porch and hand it to them. Sometimes it's shirts they have made up for their families as they go down there and they show me what it says, very cool stuff. But I'm glad to see everyone in the chat tonight coming in for my last live stream of the season. But 6 weeks goes by fast. And I put a little poll in there earlier. I don't know if you guys saw it. Should I continue doing the Match Game on a season 3? I don't know, man. It's hard to do, but I will do what you guys want. That's what I'm going to do. So as I look into the chat today, first off, I want to say,
how you doing?
You doing, everybody? Let's get in here and see who is in our chat tonight. Lorna made it in. How you doing, Lorna? I see John the Baba. John the Baba made it in. Michelle Kamara. I see Triton in here as well. Triton is very close, everyone. AAU Triton. You see in the chat. He is very close to 1,000 subscribers. He's very close. So, Triton, if you want to put your link in it, go right ahead. You're going to be close. Danny Campermain's in here. Yes, I have no pants. I forgot to say that. It's getting cold up here, though. It's really cold today. I'm telling you. Just like a Seinfeld episode. I was in the pool. Eva Loves Disney. I know she's backstage pretty soon. She's coming in. Marty M. We call him Fast Fingers, don't we, Wes? Fast Fingers, Marty. You started that, I think. Sherry Wadsworth. Good to see you, Sherry. A winner on this show. Holly, yes. New York City. How you doing? Good to see you. That's right. Cast member Manny coming in from the West Coast, who always supplies questions for my Match Game. And Manny, I've already got a bunch of them ready to go if we go next year with this. Yes, we do. John the Bob, 100% yes so far. Okay. Yep. D for Disney's in here. How you doing, guys? I know you guys were in Disney not too long ago. Good to see you. Maybe we can do a Congoloosh together someday. Michelle Kamara. Yep, she's right up the street from me. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody in here. But we're going to begin tonight, everyone, bringing in our first guest of this evening. We know him as Jersey Boy Wes coming in. What's up, Wes?
Mahler Man.
Finally,
hey,
we got this to work finally, didn't we? I know.
How's it going?
Good. So when you say busy getting Disney, you're actually busy all the time, right?
Yeah, busy getting on with life.
Yes.
Disney, paying bills.
That's it.
Trying to get some sleep.
Yeah, I know. Try to sneak it in whenever you can. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cedric's in here. How you doing, Cedric? Good to see you. Debbie.
Hello, Cedric.
Yeah, Lori Menard made it in. Awesome, Wes. So first off, Wes, you're from Jersey, right? Is that where you're from?
100%, born and bred.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Wes. And so when did you start as a flight attendant. Was that something you wanted to do?
Yeah, I wanted to then. I'm not sure I would now, but I wanted to then, and
Okay.
that was a few centuries ago. So yeah, I started 32 years ago, over 32, 1991,
Wow.
summer of 91.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is it coming close to retirement? I mean, how much time do you need on the airlines?
it's a nice idea, but I'll tell you this, believe it or not, I'm still too young to retire, but old enough to want to in a really big way.
I see.
So,
I see what you mean.
as Mick Jagger said, you can't always get what you want. So it's okay.
That is very true.
It's all good.
I'm with you, Wes. I've been at my job 26 years, but
You're right there.
Again, I don't have the age as well, so I can't do anything about that.
It's an uncomfortable place to be in, but it's okay. Yeah.
It is. Awesome.
You want to, but you can't. Yeah.
You can't.
No.
So Wes, if there was a Disney airline, would you have jumped on doing that?
I love the idea of it. No. What am I saying? No. No, I think there was going to be at one time. I don't remember what that was. That sounds familiar, but no, I wouldn't leave the company I'm with now after 30. I'd be starting over from the beginning. And I think if there was a Disney airline, you might be able to call yourself a flight attendant, but you're really a cast member trapped in a tube with everybody. And leave that for the cast members. That's it.
Okay.
I could not do what they do. Not even a little bit.
Yeah. I thought I would start out with what your line of work is to begin, then work our way into Disney here. Is there something you've seen on being a flight attendant on a plane that was unusual to you, or that's ever happened? Because I see stuff on the news of maybe a son pilot finally working with his mom on the same flight.
I saw that.
You did?
Yeah, I saw that. That was cute. Actually, I saw that.
Okay, yeah.
He was on United.
Okay,
I did see that video. Unusual.
You strap somebody in. You tape somebody up because they were unruly. Have you done that?
No, but I know where the tape is. If I need to, the tape does exist. I haven't needed it myself.
Oh gosh,
it's not. Okay, when I started 32 years ago, I was only 22. I finished college and I went to flight attendant training 4 weeks after I finished my 4th year of college. I don't know any other lifestyle, but it is so different. I mean, it's so different. And I remember, when I started in 91, I remember those senior mama flight attendants that had started in the 60s, basically. And, they would always say, oh, you don't know what it was like in the good old days. And I understood what they meant. I never thought I would be in that position myself. That it's completely different world. And really anything after 9/11.
Yeah.
My favorite time of flying, it was the first 10 years. It was 91 to 2001. I loved it. I don't dislike it, but I haven't loved it in a really long time. And that's just the truth. I'm not disparaging it. It's just very different.
Okay. So have you ever run into someone on your flight that you met in Disney or like someone you might have known from Disney?
It's happening more often where, because I fly in and out of Orlando. So on those flights in and out of Orlando, it's been happening more often where I run into people who watch the channel, and
awesome.
I'm getting used to it. It's been over 3 years that I've had the channel, but not that long ago, a couple months ago, a man and his family were sitting on the airplane. We were boarding in Dallas to go to Orlando, and they called me over because his wife wanted to ask me something. And I answered her question or whatever. He looked at me and said, "Shouldn't you be wearing a tank top?" I knew what he meant.
That's awesome.
I said, "Hey," I said, "You watch the channel?" He said, "Yeah." And he told me that his YouTube handle and Tide Pony, that's his name, Scott and his family. And it's been happening more often. It's cool. So I kind of, to tell you the truth, it puts me in check as a flight attendant on those flights because those people know me one way. They don't know Flight Attendant Wes when Flight Attendant Wes is cranky and sleep deprived. So
yes.
So it kind of has me check myself to make sure I'm on good behavior. That's it.
Just let me know, Wes, when you're ever like in Boston again. I remember that one time you came to Boston.
I've been.
But it was very brief. You're only there for a few hours. It's hard to
communicate
things there.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
So are you the one that gets on the little over and starts talking about how to leave on the exits? Do you know that by rote now?
Yeah.
Okay,
We
good.
I work all positions on the airplane. But the funny thing is, people always make this joke when almost always when they find out you're a flight attendant. This business, right, pointing out exits. We have never done that at American Airlines. I have
Oh,
never done that in 32 years. We're the only airline that doesn't do it. So when people, try to do their little Saturday Night Live impression of a flight attendant, like, I don't know what flight attendant you're impersonating, but it's not me because I've never done that in 32 years. We show you the card,
yeah.
and at that point, if fire is kissing your butt, you can probably find your way out if you need to. Right?
Wes, I can guarantee you have done this before. Watch this for a moment, will you?
Oh boy. I remember very
All right, all
well.
right. Bye-bye. That's it. Every time I get off, I think of that. I think of that scene.
I remember it
Oh,
very well.
oh,
Two things.
okay.
Well, okay. First of all, I am a good flight attendant. I will tell you that. I'm just being honest. I'm a good flight attendant, and I could understand how someone could get that way because today, and this is the truth, there are so many times I'm standing at that boarding door, right, saying good morning to people, and I will make eye contact with them. Look, we will look right into each other's eyes. I will say good morning, hi, welcome aboard. And they won't say a single word. And they'll keep on walking as if I was invisible. And that is the
Oh,
truth.
yeah.
And it happens way too much. So I could understand how flight attendant who's been in it for a long time could be desensitized from the shock when somebody is actually asking back, how are you doing today? Unfortunately, that's the truth. Secondly, there's a joke. I'm not going to say it here, but what bye-bye really means.
Oh, all right. We'll have to talk
When you
after.
say it, I'll message you after the stream. But
All right.
no, I do love, to this day, I love people. Even in
Yeah.
Disney, wherever, I talk to everybody. I hug everybody. I'm a hugger. But it's unfortunately, it's the minority of people that actually get on and are super nice and say hello back. I'm ignored more often than I'm acknowledged. And that's the truth. And it is what it is, unfortunately, but it's a fact. Yeah.
I understand it working with people myself, but I always acknowledge them and thank them at the end when I get off. You know what I mean? Because I know
Oh,
what
I
they
know
deal
you
with.
do. And there are so many people that do.
Mm-hmm.
And more often it happens, people are nicer on the way getting off the airplane
Mm-hmm.
than getting on because they might have had a nicer experience than they were expecting. And I'd like to think that I made a difference,
Yeah. Yeah.
in my little mind. That's what I'd
Oh
like
my
to think
gosh.
anyway. Yeah.
Wow. Well, so we're gonna make a little transition here. I just want to say hi to a few more people that came in. Buddy R came in. I see Jeffrey Giordano's in here. Sue Cargo made it in. Pierce Sargent is in here. Mike Wazowski from Chicago made it. We know Mike. I think I said hi to Surf Bum, but he's in here. Cheryl Terp's in here from Louisiana. We got some more people in here. Now we're gonna make our transition to Disney. So you're,
Yeah.
where did you start picking up like streaming? Like when did this happen?
In the dead of COVID, the dead of
Okay.
the pandemic. I've thought about it. I mean, it crossed my mind. Before we left New Jersey 5 years ago, we would live vicariously through Disney YouTubers. I get it, I get it, and I thought that would be pretty cool to be able to do that. So eventually, of course, we moved there. 2 years after we moved, it was in the heart of the pandemic, though, when all the theme parks in Orlando reopened, but the only people that could go, because nobody was traveling, summer of 2020. The only people that could go were Florida locals who had annual passes, period. And I forget, because I look back at some of the vlogs I did summer of 2020 when we're all wearing masks and to see no one in those parks. And I remember there was nobody there. And, attractions and rides that were 3 hours long wait times were walk-ons and you could walk right back on again. And I remember thinking at that time, this will never happen again. At least I hope it won't. I don't ever want it to happen again. I thought, well, I realized it's only an iPhone that I need. And I learned about the gimbal from Tanya, that crazy Disney lady. I knew her outside of YouTube. And, she told me she had no idea what she was doing when she used it. She learned it all by trial and error. She said, just do it. I thought, well, if all these other people around the world can't get into the parks and they miss it and they want to, let's turn the camera on and bring them with us. And that's exactly what I did. That's how it started. Yeah.
I look back on some of the streams from when COVID started, like you said, when you were in there.
Yep.
A lot of streamers had the largest numbers during that time.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It made perfect sense. Perfect time to turn it on.
Yep.
I had Tanya on this show, and this is the only advice she gave me.
Whatever the question is, the answer is help. That's funny.
That's the only thing she gave me.
What was that again? What did she say?
Whatever the question is, the answer is help. That's funny.
I remember the first match game she did with you. I was watching.
She's such a hoot. I love Tanya. She's pretty good to everybody. I like her.
Oh yeah, she's something.
So at some point tonight, friends, if you want to leave a question for Wes, I will highlight it and ask him. But I'm going to begin the question process right now with him as he's transitioning into Disney as we speak right now. So Wes, if you were a worker or an employee of Disney, where do you think you would be? Like, what would you be doing for work?
Something in the air conditioning.
Inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
All these people that know me, they know how I feel about summer in Orlando.
Yeah.
I'm trying really hard. To say the truth, I think it would be at a resort.
Very cool. It's cool in those
resorts. Resort. I wouldn't want to get. I mean, not that. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't want to get burned out on a park. And I don't know. I think a lot of cast members don't, because I see cast members in the parks on their days off. But it would cross my mind. I think I'd rather be somewhere outside of a park. I think a resort would be cool. Yeah.
I wonder if there's a different pay scale if you're doing different types of work, whether you're at a hotel or you're an actual character wearing the outfit. I can't see that all being.
I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah.
That's too hot. That's too hot, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So Wes, are you more a morning person or a night owl if you were to go to the parks? Would you rather see the fireworks or be there for the parades?
Morning. Yeah. I don't like because if I'm at a park late, seeing the fireworks, I don't like the mass exodus at park close, especially Magic Kingdom. Whew.
Ditto.
That's a hard pill to swallow. There's no easy way to do it. I like getting there early, but I always have intentions of staying late.
Yeah.
But I'm not 25, and it's a nice idea.
Yeah.
So morning, overnight. Yeah.
You could play Gaston, Sherry said. And
I used to have bicep competitions with Gaston when he was doing the Adventure Friends Cavalcade, when he was in it. And I think because there was one guest, and I think he started recognizing me because I would do it on the live streams, and I would flex when he would go by, and he'd give me some major attitude. So he was, yeah, right. And he would immediately dismiss me, but I know that he recognized me.
Yeah. I remember our show we did with you. I had you and Gaston as Hans and Franz. Remember that?
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was perfect timing. So Marty M just typed this in very quickly.
Oh, surprise. It's Fast Fingers.
Why is Haunted Mansion your favorite ride? Is that true? Is that your favorite ride?
Yep.
Why? He wants to know why.
It is. It's so familiar. It's like visiting a close relative.
Oh.
It never gets old. And it's just, I love getting stuck in the Haunted Mansion, actually, especially on a hot day. I can't explain it. I love everything about it. It's just very classic, and it's like visiting an old or a dead relative, I guess. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
An old dead relative. Yeah.
It fits.
A whole bunch of them. 999 of them. Yeah.
Wow. My gosh. Manny, cast member Manny from the West Coast says, what's on your live stream bucket list?
Oh, bucket list. I want to go back to the Disney Aulani. We were there in 2000 in Hawaii, and it'll happen. We were there in 2018 for 2 weeks, and I don't know financially and for a lot of reasons when we would have that opportunity again. So I wish that I had started the channel then. So that trip to the Disney Aulani in Hawaii could have been vlogged and live streamed. I will go back again. I want to do the other part. I want to go to Japan, Shanghai, but I know there are live streaming and vlogging restrictions over there. Not like here.
I'm hearing
but
that.
I want to go anyway. But as far as live streaming, yeah, back to Hawaii. Yeah, back to the Aulani. One day.
That's on my bucket list too. That's it.
Yeah.
When you're eating carbs, what's your favorite carb? That's what Kay Wilby wants.
Kay Wilby, of course. I knew it. I didn't even have to look at anything. Kay Wilby, she's my carb supplier on a good day.
Okay.
My favorite, Mickey pretzel and cheese sauce.
Ooh,
and a couple gallons of Gatorade and water after, because they're the saltiest things in the whole world. But yes, that would be it.
Oh my gosh. And Sue Cargo says, don't forget to pack her. She wants to go.
Hey, Cargo. What's up, Cargo?
Oh, man. How you doing, Johnny? Welcome in. Clayton, good to see you. So is there a certain place you like to eat in Disney? Do you have like a go-to? Because I know your diet is kind of a certain way. So
when you're in there, nobody wants to watch all that stuff. Anything goes when you walk through those gates.
You smell
the
something
days
good?
that I'm really being good. I got the hard-boiled eggs and meatballs and no bread and all that good stuff. But to tell you the truth, I just love a good burger at Cosmic Ray's.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
I do. Simple enough. That's simple
burger
enough.
Fries and corn dog nuggets at Casey's Corner. That's still new to me, but I got addicted to those very quickly. But I can get addicted to anything pretty quickly.
Oh my
but corn dog nuggets lately, yeah.
My goodness, yeah. I like going to Ohana. Ohana's like one of my...
yeah, well, that's not an everyday.
No, it's not, because
special occasion.
Right. Just once a trip or something, you head over there and do it all the right way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Eva backstage had a question for you. Which park is your favorite park?
Magic Kingdom. Yeah, that's
right in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, I think most Disney people get into moods where you're craving one, or you're burned out on one, and you haven't been to one. You're dying to, all of that. But Magic Kingdom has a little bit of everything. I just wish it was easier to get in and out of. That's my only gripe with Magic Kingdom.
That's right.
It's my favorite, Magic Kingdom.
I prefer. I'm a Hollywood Studios guy. I like.
I get it.
The original, when they had the actors in the street and all that stuff, that's when I appreciated so much more.
Yeah.
When they interacted.
And I haven't seen. I haven't seen the actors in the street in a long time. I remember vlogging the actors in the street a lot during the summer 2020, during the pandemic.
Yeah.
They were. Yeah. You're right. I haven't thought about that. I miss it too. Yeah.
Because as you know, I went on the Tower of Terror many times. So there's the photo there of 200.
I remember that. Oh my
gosh. Yeah, that was a crazy.
That's not on my bucket list, but I'm glad you did it. Was it 200?
200 times in 13 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun because we were doing something for a purpose. It didn't start out that way, and then we just asked, and it kept going.
I get the challenge. Yeah, I'm just afraid of getting a little sick. Maybe not Tower. No, I could probably handle Tower of Terror, but yeah. Well, anyway, not that I have a weak stomach. I don't, but 200.
Yeah, 200.
Wow,
it's a lot. It was a lot. So Wes, growing up, did you have a favorite show that you always watched growing up? Like maybe in the 80s, there was a certain sitcom or anything you watched that was you still maybe even watch to this day on reruns or whatever.
70s, they already know what it is.
Tell me.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, that's right.
I'm a Wonder Woman fan today. My TV generation, I was a teenager in the 80s, but we had the best TV in the 70s. We had Wonder Woman, we had Charlie's Angels and Starsky and Hutch and Three's Company. We had such great TV. I still know in my head what was on every night of the week.
Seriously.
But I was a comic book geek, and Wonder Woman was my favorite to this day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Were you ever into like Happy Days on CBS? Do you remember watching that?
Happy Days was Tuesday night. Happy Days. It was Happy Days followed by Laverne and Shirley, followed by Three's Company, followed by Taxi. I can see the TV guide, Anthony. I remember every night of the week in the 70s. We had the best TV.
It's amazing how some of those shows actually like hooked up with each other later on. You'll see a person from one show in another show, and it was kind of like related.
The crossovers. Yep, that's true.
Yeah, back on CBS in the 70s. You guys may remember Wes on Happy Days. We might have footage of this. Let's see.
Oh God, what did you do to me now? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Oh, phew.
The Fonz.
Anthony, that's really cool.
That's you as the Fonz on CBS. Everyone. Laverne and Shirley.
You got to send me a screenshot of that
on CBS. Laverne and Shirley comes after.
I'm quite frankly impressed. You did a really good job of that. You have to send me a screenshot of that.
I will. I'll get it for you. That's awesome.
I'd rather be Fonzie on Happy Days than Squiggy and Laverne and Shirley because
he
wore the jacket too.
Oh, that voice would kill me. Oh man. So in your travels, Wes, did you do live streams other than just maybe hotel chats with people in certain locations?
Yeah, I did one. Oh God, yeah, I do. And the last one I did, I had a layover in LA, and I took the live stream out to Redondo Beach to walk the boardwalk. It was a great day, beautiful day, and the live stream was great until, glad I captured it. Not one of my finest moments on YouTube, but I bought a cheap little cheeseburger that I was so excited about, and I was attacked by the biggest flock of the biggest seagulls I have ever seen in my life.
They're vicious.
It was bad. Two of them actually pecked my hands. This is all on the live stream. They pecked, like physically trying to get the hamburger out of my hand, and I was so over the attack. Let's call it an attack. They were getting that hamburger over my dead body at that point. And I dropped a couple words that I usually don't drop in Magic Kingdom.
Oh my goodness.
But I think I was forgiven for that. Not one of my finest moments. But to answer the question, I live stream out there.
Yeah. A lot of people, Cedric said that was funny. A lot of people know that bird attack.
It's not one of my finest moments. But I did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I did a casino in Vegas. They don't want you filming in there though, but I started it anyway. So
wow.
Yeah. So I can't, sometimes if I'm flying a lot and I can't get to the parks, I'll do something just to give my BGD crew something to watch and we can engage. I miss them. They miss me after it's been a while. So
I love that crew. You got many mods in there that I talk to a lot, and they're all very, very helpful and very, very cool people.
Yeah. We have a good time.
Now, Wes, I'm not going to put you on the spot if you had a favorite mod, but I know you like them all, so I'm not going to ask you who's your favorite mod. But if tonight, if I could have one of them on, and it's not Taylor Swift. It's not Taylor Swift. I tried to get her to come on.
I'm sure you did.
But I did the next best thing and actually got a Swiftie.
Oh God, I know who it is. Wait,
let's see.
Well, there's two of them, but one's not local.
Okay.
I was gonna say Holly. Oh, of course. Surprise.
Look at this. As we
that would have been. I thought of Holly first, but Holly's too far. And hello, Malls.
It's Malls.
It's Mel 97.
Yes, she's wearing 87 because there's a game on tonight. And
okay, that's the year I graduated high school, Missy.
Hell yeah! Oh heck yeah!
I also know it was 10 years before your little butt was born.
Wow! Wow! Now I've seen you two. I've seen you two in the parks together a bunch of times. Going off. Welcome in, Mel 97. What's up, Molly?
Thank you. Just getting ready for the game. Super excited. Love the stream. Love seeing Wes's cute face everywhere.
Oh gosh. Yes, everyone like Wes, please. I've seen some people say they already went into your thing and subscribed, so that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes. So Molly came on just to ask you a question too. She thinks of you all the time, and I told her just it could be anything generalized. It's not like going off. Let's see what she's got for you.
I'm not worried. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Okay. If you could have any Disney character as a passenger on one of your flights, who would it be and why?
Ooh.
Human or animated?
Whatever your heart desires.
As a passenger, a Disney character.
Hate to stump you on this one.
I know.
I am going to say my favorite character is Judy Hopps, but that's not who I would have.
Okay.
I would have guests on because of the interaction that I've had with him in those parades. It would make for a great vlog. The banter back and forth would be totally out of control. It would be guest on.
Wes would have that tape ready. He would have the tape ready.
My biceps aren't animated.
I don't think those would
Sorry,
work, though. I don't think it would work on him.
Again, live action or animated.
I know. Awesome. What a great question, Malls. I thought I'd have someone on for you, Wes, that you know really well.
Good job, Malls. Good job.
Yes. We're going to send Malls back to watching the game, and you're rooting for Kansas City, I see.
Go Chiefs.
I know. All right.
Nah.
Thanks, Wall.
Bye, Malls. Love you. All
right. Yeah, so Wes, I was also thinking, too, this time of year, people like to give. This is the giving season, you know?
Yeah.
And if you had the opportunity to give something to someone that you actually could give them, what would it be? It could be anything from a certain quality to an actual present. Like, what would you give somebody in the spirit of giving if you were coming down and dropping something down a chimney, or I don't know?
Can I be corny?
Yep.
And sappy?
Sure.
I'm being truthful when I say this. Hope. Just that, you know, I see a lot of stuff, whether it's flying, we all do, whether it's flying at the theme parks, live streaming, whatever. There are a lot of unhappy people in the world. And I don't share this a lot in the live streams, but I do occasionally. I get a lot of private messages after the live streams and from people that watch the channel. My BGD crew, a lot of the people in my chat, they tell me everything that they're going through. We share struggles. So we do a lot of laughing. We do a lot of off-color stuff at times, but at the end of the day, we're all, when the chips are down, we are there for each other. And my followers, my subscribers, they tell me a lot. I know when there are people in my chat and they're having a great time, they're not always in the best place. And it makes my day to know that even just for a couple hours, they're having a good time right now. And because they are, I am too. And this world is in chaos, you know, and I wish there were more people that realize that things don't stay terrible forever. Things can always change. The only guarantee in life is change. Things will get better. So, and I need to remind myself of that every day, because that's life on life's terms. It's not always perfect, but you know, things can always get better. There are a lot of people hiding behind smiles in the world, and I can't help it. I'm a sap. I am a sap. I would like people to know that things can always get better. They won't stay bad forever.
Wes, that was a great answer. I like that answer a lot. Because that's why I opened up maybe with a quality that we could just give everybody. And
I mean it.
That was the perfect one. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wes, it's been about a half hour. I'm sure I could go on a whole hour with you, but everybody.
One day we will.
Busy getting this, and we're going to meet up someday in the parks. We are.
We will.
And
in Boston.
Yeah, in Boston. Just wait 1 second. I want you to see somebody before we make the transition now. So we're gonna bring Eva on. There we go.
Eva.
There
Eva. She's so cute.
Well, good to see you.
Eva, you're so cute. Look at you.
Oh.
I wanted you to say hi to her.
Oh my God, this camera's too close.
There we go. You're
No,
fine. You're fine. Yeah, you look nice with those ears.
Thank you.
Wes, thank you so much again. Everyone,
no.
Busy Getting Disney. Go check them out, everybody. So much more to learn.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. And Eva, have fun.
You too.
See you guys in the park soon. Okay. Love you guys.
See ya. And then there's two again. Nice transition. I wanted you to see him before he left. So how you doing, Eva?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good. Oh my word. Eva, you've done so much since we met last time. Oh my gosh.
I know.
You know, between your vlogs and your shorts and your live streams, congratulations where you're going with your channel.
Thank you. And I got to tell you, I never thought I'd get here. I would have told you there's no way. This was like not happening.
Oh my God. So Eva, when you hit 100, right? Do they actually send you something at some point?
Yeah. So just so you know, because you're going to hit 100 as well.
Oh my gosh.
They actually send you the email and you have to wait 10 days. So apparently they check everything to make sure it's kosher, and they check out your subscribers. And then, so you've got that 10-day window while they're checking everything. And then they send you a code. You have to go into the studio, enter your code, and that's confirmation that it's you. And then you get your your 100,000 subscriber button, I think is what they call it.
Okay.
But they actually call it the YouTube award, just so you know. So you officially get the award. Mine's already in the mail.
Oh, that's great. Oh, you got to post that as soon as you get it. I mean,
will.
just so we all know what it looks like.
I am so excited.
Oh my gosh, Eva. So everyone, this is Eva Loves Disney, and I see a link in there. I see Marty already put that in there. Great. Thank you, Marty, for doing that. Yeah, she goes live all the time too. And she also does some travel. And I've seen you fly place to place. That's part of your work, isn't it?
Yeah, I travel a lot with work, so I'll do hotel reviews on where I'm at. I don't go sightseeing a lot when I'm traveling, but I still try to do at least a little bit, and whatever I can capture, and then I'll put it on YouTube.
Yes, everyone's congratulating you. Chicago, Manny, yep, all the Sarah J. Good to see you. So Eva, so I know you and Marky both have a channel. Was it always that way, or did you guys start out together and then break away, or did you all?
No, we started separate, and he wanted to do it originally. I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
And he was like, we should both do it. You know, we both always had cameras in hand. Been coming to Disney for as long as I can remember, and we've always had cameras in hand. So his thing was, let's put it on, the internet, and let's share our stuff with people. And I was like, you're crazy. I'm not doing that. And I gave in.
You did it.
And we have different styles. So we have separate channels.
Yeah. You just need all the supplies. You need to have the right things. Some people don't know what all the things you need to stream. You know what I mean?
And you don't need as much as you think, and that's something that I was freaking out about, because I was like, well, how are we going to do this? How are we going to, spend all this money? So you do have to, invest, but you don't need as much as you would think.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You just need one of those power packs, right? To last whatever the 6 to 8 hours, because phones will only go like an hour and a half.
Yeah, the phones die pretty quickly. They die pretty quickly.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Eva, I know you know a lot of people. You've seen them in the parks. A lot of people in your chat. So what I thought I would do is bring on someone tonight to ask you a question too that you may know, but I haven't met yet.
Okay.
So this person is nice enough to come on and just shoot the breeze with us, and I'm excited to see who it is.
Yeah, me too. Here it is.
This person is nice enough to come on. There it is. Shoot the breeze with us, and I'm excited. All right, to see. He just needs to turn me down a little bit. There he goes.
Hi, Eva.
How are you, Randy?
Hi, Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Red Rocker, everybody. How you doing?
Hi, Eva.
How are you, Randy?
Hi, Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Randy's just going to turn us down a little.
How you doing? Hi, Eva.
How are you, Randy?
Hi, Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Randy's just going to turn us down a little.
There you go.
All right, I just
Okay,
muted him.
nice to meet you.
I just muted him myself. So so the Red Rocker has to mute me on one of his streams. But anyway, I see him in your chats every now and again, and I thought I'd have him on to ask you a question. So Eva, when you go to the parks, where are you headed first? I know you asked Wes that question. What's the park you go to?
My favorite is Hollywood Studios.
Okay, you're right with me too. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What is it about it? Star Wars? Or?
I loved it when it was MGM because of everything they would do movie related. So that's where my love for it began. And then I'm a big Star Wars fan. So once they added that, that whole Galaxy's Edge, that just sealed it for me. I love it. That is by far my favorite park.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Here's Red Rocker. Maybe he can get the question in before. Hey, Randy. Randy, you got your question?
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust the audio.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, the question I have is, Eva, if you could swap lives. Yeah, the question I have is, Eva, if you could swap lives with one of the parade performers, who would it be and why?
Oh my God, that's a good question. Oof.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, this is going to be a weird answer.
We love weird.
The headless horseman.
There it is.
I love
Really?
that horse. It's so beautiful. I have a thing about animals, and it's so ominous as he comes by, right before the parade starts. I love the headless horseman, and I actually would like to do that.
Just the clicking of the feet. That's
Awesome.
spooky.
And
I
he looks
know.
so scary, and there's somebody in there, but I love it.
A lot of training.
That's a weird one. And then I also like Vanellope von Schweetz.
Yes. Wow, that's a good one.
Two extremes.
Wow, he gets 2 answers for that one. 2 for the price of 1. Thank you for coming on and asking.
Thanks, Mandy.
Manny goes, that's weird. They're all laughing at you. They're all laughing. Welcome in, Jason. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. So also, I asked Wes a question about shows growing up. Do you have a particular show you were watching, 70s or 80s?
It's funny that he said Wonder Woman, because Marky Mouse and I talk about the 70s a lot and our favorite shows and how things were there then. I'm a 70s, 80s kid, and Wonder Woman, Charlie's Angels. When he was saying that, I was like, oh my God, he's naming all of my shows. Yeah. I also loved Saturday morning cartoons. Saturday mornings was the place to be.
Yeah.
But also the Bionic Man, the $6 Million Man. You remember the sound?
Yes.
As ran. So all of those Wednesday, Thursday shows. Oh my God. Just
wow.
But Wonder Woman, it's funny because she's one of my favorites now, and she was one of my favorites then.
That's amazing. You both went there with that. All right. Do you remember the show Mork and Mindy?
Oh my God, I loved Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, that's amazing. I heard someone told me that you and Marky actually tried out for that show.
For Mark and Mindy?
Yeah. Is that true? No?
No, we weren't old enough then.
I don't know. This footage. Let me see if we have some footage.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh
my God, that's great. I love it.
There you guys are. That is great.
That is so funny. I love that.
I think you guys would have done great on that show. Oh my word. We're gonna open this up to the crowd as well if they want to ask questions for Eva. So Eva, have you always lived in Florida, or where did you guys from originally?
I'm originally from Jersey, but I've been in Florida since I was 11.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Another Jersey. This is like coincidence tonight. Both. So you moved to Florida, and that's when you decided to pick up the streaming, and Disney was the place to go.
Well, Florida, been here since I was a kid. So grew up on Disney. My honey and I honeymooned in Disney, and it was 2020 when he decided, hey, let's put this online somewhere. And I was like, you're nuts. But we did it.
the same, like during COVID, you started up.
It was during COVID. Yeah. And the weird thing is that we weren't YouTube watchers. So we really thought that we were coming up with something new and undone.
Wow.
And something that no one had seen before. And then we find out that it's very common.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of streamers in there, and everyone has their own flavor, like you said. So so we appreciate you two going together sometimes, because you get both. I just jump back and forth sometimes. Yeah, I know. That's funny. So do you and Marky have a place you like to go to eat, like at a resort? Or
so we have a few favorites, but and anybody who watches our streams know this. In Epcot at the Mexican Pavilion, we love the food there. And that's one of our favorites by far. We'll eat there sometimes multiple nights throughout the week. Like if we don't feel like cooking and we want to go get our walk on, we're going to head to Epcot and go to Mexico.
Are you going inside the Saint Angel, or you the outside?
No, the outside, the cantina.
The cantina?
They give you so much food, and it's cheap, and it's yummy.
All right. Yeah, we love Mexico too. We had to make it from Figment to Mexico once in a pouring rain for a reservation.
Oh man!
And we like anyone else would. The water's up to your ankles, and you're going from inside one place to the next place, and it was just so. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! What's Marky up to tonight?
I don't know. I think he might be packing because we're we're leaving for Thanksgiving, and he
Oh,
hadn't
you are?
packed yet, so I don't know if he's still packing.
Okay. It's in a couple of days. You going to your family or his, or is that?
We're gonna go visit with my daughter's boyfriend's family and having Thanksgiving with them for the first time. So it'll be nice.
That's nice.
Actually, the
That's
first time at their house, they've been here.
safe travels too. I
Thank
know
you.
it can be very busy. I know.
Yeah.
Thursday's a day off for me, so that's kind of, I don't look forward to going to work the following day, the Friday,
Oh
because
my God, yeah.
twice as much to do. Oh my gosh. So Ava, so you're walking around the parks and you see a lot of people and people that may recognize you. How does that make you feel when you see people come up to you?
It's nice, actually. It's really sweet. We've had it happen a few times. And it's really special. Actually, Holly, that's in the chat, we met her not too long ago at Epcot, and we were live streaming. And as we're walking away, I hear somebody go, Eva and Marky Mouse.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's weird at first, plus you forget that people might recognize you.
Yeah.
But it's actually really sweet. We've had really, really good experiences. That's how we met Randy also. We've seen him out there several times, Red Rocker and his wife. So it's cool. It's really nice.
Must be awesome because
also.
because a lot of times you have to look at your phone to see where the streamers are at. If I'm in Magic Kingdom, I like to know who's there that day and where they're located, just so I can say hi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my.
True.
So Sue Cargo says Sue Cargo met you.
I like to meet streamers too.
Yeah, there they are. So if you too had a job in Disney, where would it be, Eva?
I always say this joking to Mark, and I always tell him when I'm ready to retire and work for Disney, I want to work driving the truck at the safari.
Oh, that's very cool. You think you can remember all that stuff?
No.
Just drive it.
It's awful. And you know what's funny? I spoke with one of the drivers one time, and I was telling her, "Oh my God, you did such a great job. It's so awesome." And she was like, "I'm exhausted after the end of the day." She's like, "It's 8 hours of talking." And Mark was like, "You sure you want to do that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just want to see the animals. I don't know if I remember everything."
Maybe you could just drive and have someone else talk. But that's a lot. That's a lot to talk about. I mean, that and the Jungle Cruise, you got to remember all the stuff and just keep talking and talking. So I wonder if they rotate them around so they're not always saying that stuff. Oh my gosh. So anyone in the chat would like to ask Eva a question, feel free to go ahead and do it. But one of the this is in the spinning camels over there. You ever get hit by that?
Oh yeah. So have you noticed how on the ride there's another one spitting at you from the side?
Yeah.
Every time I'm on the ride, for whatever reason, I get hit.
It's always you. They aim. I think they take remotes with the head and aim them. So, oh man, Manny, that's a good question. I was thinking of that one too. He says, which YouTube creator would you want to meet in person?
I've met a few.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anybody I haven't met that I've wanted to meet. Thinking. I don't know, because I've met a few, and I've met people that I genuinely really enjoyed meeting who were very sweet. I would have said Tim Tracker, but I've met him.
I have too.
Yeah, he's good people. He's really good people. That would have been my answer, but I've met him.
Okay.
And he was sweet, very, very sweet.
Is there somebody that you watch right now that's that still inspires you, or that you watch because you like them a lot?
So I still watch him. I watch PC Dev, and I have also met her, and I think she's someone that I really wish I could be more like. Is Jackie, super enthused.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
She's a lot of personality. She knows what she's doing. She's really good at it. She was so nice when we met her. But I watch her regularly, and I would love to be more like her.
For a streamer, you gotta, if it's gonna be your job or something you're gonna make a career out of, you've got to put your time and energy into it. And you can see the people who do it.
Yeah.
There may be others just going through the motions, and you have people like myself who go from home and do it for fun. But I enjoy watching everyone else.
Yeah.
Michelle asked, I think we may have answered that, but she wants to know, when did you start streaming? Didn't you say 2020 somewhere in there?
2020, yeah. It was June of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do any live streams. I want to say till 2021. I was just vlogging. But you really have to do everything in YouTube. You have to do it all. And that's how YouTube sees you,
Yeah.
doing all of it.
Oh my gosh. And you got many mods that work for you that are that I'm sure you love dearly. And Manny just wants to make sure you love him.
He was my first mod.
That's what he said. Yeah, first one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. A lot of organization to set up and go. Oh my word. So you met Marky where? Was it in Florida? Is that where you guys hooked up?
Yeah, that's where I met him.
Oh my gosh. How did this all happen? Did you
I was actually his sister's best friend in high school. And that's how I met him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so I've
man.
been in the family since high school and we fell in love.
Did she hook you up, or did you say
She didn't. It was
all right.
It just happened.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Awesome. And you guys hooked up, and I think you guys fit each other perfectly, the way you guys interacted, everything. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Here comes Holly. Yep, she remembers. Yeah. Did Sue Cargo meet you as well?
Yes.
Yes. She makes a lot of things. Cargo. She does. She's
She's amazing. She got me hooked on the bucket hats. Ever since then, I've been spoiled.
It's a big thing down there. I didn't know what it was all about till you get down there and get the heat. And they come in. Yeah, they come in handy, don't they? Oh my gosh, Cargo. Nice seeing you, Cargo, in the chat. All right. So which ride in Disney is the slowest one that you like to do? Do you like going on the gondola, or do you like to do a People Mover? Which is like your most relaxing ride to do?
People Mover would be my slowest one that I like to do. Would be People Mover for sure.
Okay, not the Skyliner. Is that too high?
I love the Skyliner, and I'm terrified of it all at the same time. If that makes any sense.
I haven't done that yet. I haven't been on the Skyliner yet.
Every time, what I hate is when it's windy and they stop you up there.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of freaks me out. So we use the Skyliner often, but on those windy days, I'm a little scared.
Oh my God. And it's nothing you can do. It's just say, please hurry up.
And it's like, oh my God, the little thing is rocking.
Oh man. Coach N likes those rocking chairs in Magic Kingdom. That's the slowest in the park for him. Yes,
I love that.
That is old man slow, Coach. That's old man slow. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. That's excellent. What they say? I usually work past 9 in the evening, so I miss a lot. Oh, Cargo. That's what she's telling you. Oh my. So do you have a bucket list that you want to do? Did you want to go to Hawaii as well, like Wes, or?
Alani's on my list, but so is Disneyland. We've never been to Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's going to be more doable than Alani is.
Mm-hmm.
I've looked at Alani, and every time I look, I'm like freaking out over the pricing. The flights to get there, the hotel costs, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know if we're ever going to do that, but
Disneyland's halfway.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh. I've been to Disneyland. I went there once. My brother got married in California, and so we went to Disney. Oh, look at that. What's your cat's name? I was going to ask you if you had a pet, but there it is.
This is Link.
Hey, Link. Saying hello. And we went over to Disneyland for one day, and my father is like an early bird. So we got there before it even opened. The gates weren't even open yet. We're like still sleeping out of bed. That's all I remember, how early we got there. My dad. Are you an early bird, or do you stay up like night owl, or no?
I'm neither. I always say I'm an afternoon person. My perfect hours are from 11 to 8.
11, right in the middle of the day. Look at that. That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm neither, and I'm not a morning person at all. Not at all.
Oh man. But you realize that people who travel down there want to get their full day in, because if they spend the money.
Every time we would, we lived in Miami, so we would come up here and we would be like, rise and stop, and rise at 6 and be in line by 7. And yeah. So I get it. You don't want to miss anything. It's not, you don't have a chance to do it again. You don't know when you're coming back. So I get it. But since I don't have to, rise early now. I don't. Hello.
So you benefit from having the annual pass. I mean, a lot of people don't have
Yeah.
that benefit of going whenever, all the time. But I remember having the annual pass back when I did the Tower of Terror that many times. We'd go down 3 times a year, and
See?
just we could spend all that time there. And
Great. Yeah.
my parents let me go. That's when I was still at home. They didn't. Where's my son for 2 weeks? You know, that's what I used to do. Oh man, what's your favorite resort? That's what Marty wants to know.
It is actually the Polynesian. It wasn't that until last year. We stayed there for our anniversary last year, and that's when it hit us. We were like, wow. We love it. It used to be Port Orleans and Contemporary. That was Contemporary and Port Orleans were our resorts for our honeymoon. But once we went to the Polynesian, holy smokes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it must be more than we see. I mean, I haven't been in those rooms yet. I've only walked through it.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Okay.
And the rooms are already remodeled. So that's the new Moana rooms. I don't know if it's the view we ended up with. We had a spectacular, I can't even speak, spectacular view. We were, our view was like right across the castle, so we could see the fireworks. We were right there by the water. Oh my God, it was amazing.
Location, they say.
Yeah.
Oh my word, that's great. Yeah, I go to Coronado myself. I've done Port Orleans, Riverside. I love those mansions over there. Yeah, we got the princess room once. My daughter absolutely loved it.
Those are great.
The fireworks over the bed and all. Oh, yeah, it was really cool. I like that whole area. And you get the benefit of the boat that takes you down to the springs, which is amazing. Where's your favorite place to eat on Disney property? Rocker. Yeah, he has another question. Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah. He must have jumped off right when you said that before. Yeah. So is this time of year your favorite time to go in the parks?
Yeah, absolutely. The fall, winter time, when the Christmas decorations are up, that is the best time to be here.
Isn't that amazing how they can do that overnight like that?
It is. It's crazy.
I'm waiting to see like footage of that going on, maybe from the Contemporary, seeing things come down.
Oh, that would be so cool.
While other things are going up, because it happens like pretty much overnight, right?
It is overnight. Yep.
But I think they must piece it off a certain way where they know, like Legos, this is going to go on there, that's going to go on. You know what I mean? And it goes really quick. Oh man. So Balaban coming in. How you doing, Balaban? What's her favorite ride at Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom or Epcot? He wants to know.
Actually, I do have one favorite in each one of those, and I even have a favorite at Hollywood Studios. So Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage, for sure. I have 2 very equal rides at Magic Kingdom, Tron and Mine Train. I love them equally.
Nice.
And then Rise of the Resistance for Hollywood Studios by far is my favorite.
Wow.
And
one of those.
That's Soarin'.
Those are all excellent. I haven't tried Tron yet either. That's all. I got to get myself, to do that.
Tron's amazing.
Coach, what's your favorite mode of Disney transportation? So you got the buses, you got the monorail, you got the boats.
Monorail.
Yeah,
the monorail. I'm a little obsessed with the monorail. I love the monorail, and I consider that a ride in itself.
It never loses its touch all these years, unless you've broken down on it, which I've seen it break down before.
Yeah, we've been lucky. Actually, you know what happened to us not too long ago? That was funny, and I think Mark has it on his live stream. So we get into the monorail at Magic Kingdom, and the door goes to close, and then it opens, and then it closes, and then it opens. And it did this for like 10 times before they got us off the monorail and put us on another one.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And so what other stories can you tell us about Disney that are a little odd? Like, I'm trying to think of things that happen in Disney that maybe we don't see, but you may see. Maybe, maybe a character I saw had a rip in it, like one of the country bears had a rip in its leg.
I haven't seen that. No.
So,
the only thing we had seen, and he never fell. And then afterwards, I saw that one of them had fallen. The soldiers that come out on the parade, I saw one kind of like, I don't know if he hit the little, you know how they have the railing there.
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't fall or anything. And then like days later, I see online that he had somebody had fallen.
Oh man,
But
top heavy or something, and went down.
yeah, but nothing weird.
Okay, so you haven't seen that angry Tigger running around? I remember the video of that angry Tigger running after a kid.
Oh my God, yes, I've seen that also. Yes,
wow.
I've never seen that.
They got to put on a smiley face even in those outfits to just. Oh man! So if are you a theme park person even outside of Disney? Would you
So Universal, we used to go to Universal when we lived in Miami. We would come up and hit all the parks. We've not done Universal in a really long time, and we keep debating, do we want to buy the passes or not? So I would have to say Universal would be my second. I remember when we used to come up, Universal's food was really good. Their entertainment was really good. So that's still in our mind. We're kind of on automatic with Disney. And we're 20 minutes away from Disney. Universal's 45 minutes away. We're spoiled. So Universal's kind of like, maybe.
So for those of us in chat, and I know a lot of them think about it, especially getting near retirement age, 5 or 6 years for me. But if we were to come down to Florida, what's the market doing down there as far as real estate? Do you know?
Yeah, it's gone up a lot.
It's gone up?
It's gone up a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I see interest rates going up, but I don't know what the houses are still.
Oh, the houses are going up too. Oh, yeah.
Florida's still a popular spot, everybody. If you want to be right in that area with Disney and Universal Studios, oh my gosh. Yeah. I only have to travel 4 or 5 hours to get to Hershey Park, and I've done that many times. I got a theme park in New Hampshire I go to sometimes called Canterbury Lake Park.
Oh,
but
okay.
But nothing really compares to Disney. But have you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
I have not. I've flown over it.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I know.
It's a spot that I've never been to.
So maybe you can tell me, since I'm going to Vegas in April, okay? We're going to go to the Grand Canyon while we're there. We're flying into Vegas.
Okay.
We're going to drive 4.5 hours. But in Vegas, where would you suggest myself and my wife and daughter stay? Do you have any recommendations? Like
I do, actually. So do you like to gamble, or do you want to be in a quiet, non-gambling hotel?
Oh, I'm someone who loves to see shows. So I'm going to go see whatever the Beatles Circus Soleil show, whatever they.
That was great, by the way. Mark and I did.
You saw it? Oh my! I hope it's still going by April. I hope it is, because
I was there in November, and it was. I mean, early. What month are we on? We're in December. No, we're not in December. Oh my God, I was there early this month. Good Lord, I travel so much, I forget.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
I was there early November, and they still had it announced. That's a great show. So I'll give you two recommendations.
Okay.
Don't stay at the MGM. It's very beat up.
It's older, and they left it in the old beat up stage.
Beat up, man.
Okay.
The Trump property is amazing. It's very clean, very quiet. There is no casino there though, so it's a really nice property. Casino Mandalay Bay is a really nice property with casino.
Okay.
And then the Aria area has a lot of different hotels, so you can pick Aria, which has a casino. It's a beautiful property. Or you can pick Vidara, which has no casino, and it's like a full-blown apartment. I mean, full-blown apartment. You have kitchen, living room. It's beautiful. Oh, so man. There's a few spots there. And the Bellagio, like Marty M said, if money's not an issue, the Bellagio. So I can't I can't talk about it.
I know.
As far as the rooms go, but everybody says Bellagio is beautiful.
Marty, I need a lot more members for me to go to the Bellagio. But anyway, that's good information for me, because that's what we're going to fly into, and then we might spend 8 days actually, 4 down there, stay some in Vegas as well. I love it. And the new eyeball, what do they call that thing?
It's amazing.
The sphere, or whatever they call
it. It is unbelievable. It looks like a spaceship.
I mean, so awesome.
I have no better way of describing it. It is amazing.
All right, good. I know that it's a Disney show, but I go other places too. Sorry to say, but that's on my list. I
recommend Trump. I mean, as you can imagine, all things Trump are very upscale.
I know. I'll need a red hat.
They're spotless. They're huge. Yeah. Even if you're not a Trump fan, the hotel's amazing.
Oh man. I know what's playing in every room in the Trump hotel. I think they play Mork and Mindy all the time. So you walk in, this is playing in there, and oh man, look at that! You got the red colors.
So funny.
I'll send that over to you too if you guys
That's
want.
great. I got to see that.
Oh my gosh! So Eva, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having
That
me.
half hour went by so fast. Everyone, Eva loves Disney. Go check her out. Marky Mouse as well. They both go streaming from Disney all the time. Thanks for coming on. This is my last live stream of the season, and I thank you for doing a quick interview with me as my busy
Thank
season
you.
starts, and we'll pick it back up in January, I guess. Eva,
And happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy
Thank
Thanksgiving
you.
to everybody in the chat.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
yeah, safe travels as
Thank
well.
you. You too.
All right. Yeah. All right. Wow, everyone. That's two interviews tonight. And Wes busy getting Disney. And we also got Eva Loves Disney on tonight. And what an awesome streamers. There's many out there, but these two, who figured they were both from Jersey? I didn't even know that. Both from Jersey. And Wes is a flight attendant. We know. So everybody, thank you so much for supporting the channel this year. We did the match game, like I said, 26 times in year one, 22 times this year. We do other things. We'll see what year 3 brings in January. Maybe there's other things involved. We just don't know. So I just want to say good night to everybody in the chat as we're going through. Marty, thanks for being here. Felix Gomez, what's going on? Balaban, thank you. Holly, it's gonna be. I'll be exhausted. It never ends. It never ends. It's exhausting to see. Coach N, good to see you, buddy. Disney Stranger, I will get in touch with you about that. Christina G, good to see you. Michelle Kamara, very well, just up the road from me. Good to see everyone. All right, so what do we do, everyone, at the end of every show? One last time, we're gonna get those scissor emojis ready. That's what we do. We get them ready. Yes, you guys, the channel's still going to be going. I might put some reruns on, but also check out my Instagram and my Facebook page, Anthony the Mola Man. I'm always doing stuff on there throughout the season. You'll get to see how busy I actually am this time of year. It's kind of incredible. So yeah, we get those emojis. I see them now. All right, everybody. For a last time, 2023. Help control the pet population. Get your pet spayed or neutered, everyone. Have a great night.